it's so funny to hear them talking about like now we need to incentivize babies by giving people money. It's like just direct cognitive dissonance about the opposite of what they've said for so long.
Hmm.
And the only thing that can justify why it makes sense in their view is that like, well, we're talking about two different types of people. Some people we want to do this and some people we don't.
But just also want to make sure that everybody knows that we do know what works, and it's actually the Alaska dividend. This is an article from 2020 on Fox. Americans have fewer kids than they say they want. Alaska has a solution. I suggest looking that up and reading it. But basically, they did a study and shows that even though if you look at Alaska's fertility rate, it's been going down since 1982, and so you would think that that means that maybe the Alaska dividend has reduced fertility rates or something. But then you compare it to the rest of the country. You compare it to like a similar state or a collection of like a control Alaska state, made up of other states, and they find that the fertility rate has been going down less than a control group would. So therefore, it's actually enabling parents to have more kids, and it's not that they're not having more kids because if you have a kid, then that kid gets the Alaska dividend every year. So it's not like they're not doing it for the money. It's that these are parents who wanted to have kids and otherwise wouldn't have been able to afford it. But because a kid actually gets the dividend, then they feel that they can have kids, and then they do have kids because of it. So we do know that a small UBI actually does have this impact that it enables parents who want to be parents to become parents. And so, if they're serious, if like the Trump administration and JD Vance and all of them, if they're serious about increasing birth rates, then this should definitely be what they're talking about,
Yeah.
but they're not.